Hello YouTube. I picked up this KLB300 amplifier today. Bit of a birthday project as a distraction. It's all cleaned up now. Placed a few parts. The heatsink was, it had the remains of a wasp nest in it. It was very, very dirty. Alright, I'll flip it over and show you. Alright, so this amp is 22879 Toshibas. It's SSB biased. Looks pretty clean inside. The first fault is that they install on the main switch, which is here. You can see here, power in, power out. So the power comes in down here and the switch power goes into the circuit to power the transistors. This switch is only a 3 amp switch. I installed a 10 amp switch. That's all I have. That's the bigger variety. So that's done. It's actually a lot cleaner than I've cleaned it up compared to what it was looking like. The power meter was, the variable resistor was turned all the way to the right, so the power meter was just pinging across to the full scale. Need to replace this capacitor and a few other little ones. I'll put in a bigger value here. Also look at the transformer windings and replace these with silver micas. There's 4 270s there in ceramics. So I'll either go for the kidney or I've got some silver units. Alright, so the specs on this are that it will run CW and SSB. I've had it on 10 meters this afternoon. It's meant to put out 250 watts. On the bird it's about 210 now. It was 180 when I first started. So it's needing a little bit of TLC step by step. The next advisable one, this power cable is a bit small. The fuse that was in this was a 25 amp fuse. I put in a 35 amp fuse. That made a tiny bit of difference. I haven't got the top cover because it's all rusted. And also it had a variety of different metal screws in it, which were non-factory. So I've removed those. I put in a new LED because the meter light had blown. Alright, so that's the factory meter light, just your normal halogen variety of the day. Alright, I'll flip it over and turn her on. It's really nice when something you put a bit of attention into. I think I've put about 2.5 hours into this amp so far. All of these switches were pretty much frozen. They were not making contact with inside of the switch. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got I've got a 500 watt element, 25 to 60. So reading off the middle scale, what we're probably looking at is getting a result somewhere here around the 20, which represents 200 watts. Here we go, we'll turn her on. As you can see, I've chosen an orange LED. I think that looks quite nice. Alright, so we've got a preamplifier on, low, high, SSB, AM. Okay, I think, well, we've got to fix that LED. Yep. Alright, we'll do some tests. Just bear with us. Sorry, but okay, so here we go. Got that there. All right, so that's on high power. We go to low power. It's showing about 130 watts, or about 160 there. All right, and there we go. I'll just do an AM check. Okay, we're on low power. Audio. It's on the top scale here, and it's reading just under 20 watts. And on that it's showing about 30 to 35. Let's flick it to high. Okay, so we're showing around about 40. And we're showing about 90. Okay, so it's about 80 watts. It's the bottom scale. Okay, nice little amp. Does about 90 watts on AM. High power. Does 210 to 240 watts on SSB. There's the dummy load. Okay. Nice amplifier. So the covers I will be sanding back and painting either silver or black. At the back it has a high-low switch, so this is currently set on 4 watts. It has a 12 watt switch as well, which is primarily for the bias when it's set to AM. Alright, nice little amplifier. There you go. Thank you. Comment, like and subscribe.